George May Powell was a statistician in the Treasury Department during the Civil War, when he also invented a better army cot and a cannon rifle in 1862. After the war, Powell, J. Condell, and J. W. Sullivan began the Condell Life Limb Company to provide artificial limbs to Civil War soldiers. By agreement, Powell paid to obtain the patent needed, and in return received 20% of all sales. For example, an artificial leg, like the one seen here, cost $125. So when sold, Powell would get $25. At first, the company focused solely on Union soldiers, but in May 1866, the company expanded into the South, beginning with contracts in Georgia and Tennessee. The company used local factories to manufacture the limbs. Therefore, it added to the local economies. Given the need for limbs from not just the war, but farming accidents and health reasons, the company increased and even opened in Canada. Powell also invented a multiscope that enhanced the popular stereoscope seen here, which used two 2D images to create one 3D image when looking through the lens. Powell's multiscope was more affordable than the other stereoscopes sold at the time. The multiscope cost was between $5 and $50, depending on the finish and fixtures, which enabled people from different social and economic groups to obtain the technology. Powell's invention went beyond the basic stereoscopic glass to see 3D images. His scope included colored lenses that could separate light colors. Additionally, the magnifying glass fixture could study skin, hair, plant, and insect for educational purposes. When equipped with a reading glass, the scope could be used to read maps. This feature overlapped with another project that Powell worked on, mapping and charting Egypt, Palestine, and other Holy Land places. Powell started the Evangelical Press Association in 1868 that published Christian literature, charts, and maps. In 1873, Powell led the Oriental Topographical Corps, an extension of the Press Association, on a journey through Egypt, Jericho, Jerusalem, and Joppa. The group also traveled through the Mediterranean and Italy. Powell's diary noted the religious significance, characteristics, and beauty of each site and the potential the maps and charts would have, especially in Sunday school lessons. But it was the pyramid pictures and maps, as shown here, that garnered more popularity. The maps, charts, and pictures of the Holy Land, the multiscope, and the artificial limb company all had the same goal of improving people's lives, whether for practical, fun, educational, or religious purposes. Like most people of the late 19th century, Powell used perseverance and ingenuity to become successful and touch as many lives as possible. Powell wrote, "This work has not been done by those who rest on beds of roses, but by toil and self-denial. The cadent steps of the young, now taking place of the old, is, in things temporal at least, in time with the march of the 19th century."